This is the kind of bullshit that I have to deal with every single day from Republicans, and how this led to riots all across the country, which was a terrible thing. That was a small percentage of what actually came out of Black Lives Matter and the unfortunate unaliving of George Floyd. What's really sad and unfortunate and dangerous is the weaponization of those types of things. So instead of pushing things like this, where George was actively trying to improve his life and be a better person, including some of the things that I'm going to show you here, all you hear about is these things that that guy who sent me that message talks about still. We are so forgiving in this country. But somebody who was trying to improve their life, coming straight from one of his closest people, Steven Jackson, former NBA player, but yet we still push this narrative of what a terrible person he was, and even take the side of the police officer who had known Derek Chauvin to have done this many, many times before. But we won't talk about that. It's just sad. Was George Floyd a good person? Yeah, he was. He made mistakes, just like all of us have and all of us will. Did George Floyd make mistakes? Yes. But he was on a good path, man. And if you don't have the empathy and you can't open your heart to understand what he was trying to do, which was be a better man, then nothing I say is going to matter. So those of you that see this statement and you just agree with it, and that's it, it's that black and white, then there's no use for you to look in the mirror. But he was actually doing some good things. He was trying to be a mentor. He was trying to start over. He was trying to learn from his past to not repeat the same mistakes. So whether you believe that he was on a better path, or you believe that he was just a thug drug addict like this person that sent me this, there's nothing I can say. There's no point in you looking in the mirror if this is what you think. But I believe in redemption. I believe in hope. I believe in magic. How people lead matters. Those types of narratives, again, are just absolutely uncalled for. They're dangerous and they're inaccurate. You can push this narrative, this narrative, this narrative, this one, or this one. It's really up to you. I'm going to choose the latter. But whatever you do, don't be disingenuous and intellectually dishonest. So whether you're on the right or the left, acknowledge the mistakes that have happened on both sides and acknowledge what the other sides do well, because that's the only way we're going to find some middle ground. Do we need to clean out the swamp and the corruption? Absolutely. But when you have a leader who's supposed to cut off the leg in order to save the body, but instead he's cutting off both legs and both arms, that's not a good leader. The first step to recovery is to acknowledge your mistakes. And some of us want to learn from them, and some of us don't.